And we're back. We're back, man. We're back. Happy Thursday. Man, life is amazing. Life is amazing. And just like we promised last week, we have back with us today our special guest, Miss Queen. That's M-I-Z-Z Queen, one word. The music artist, man. She's back with us today. We're thankful to have her in the studio and live and live in color. And we left off last week. We were talking about support, the music industry, and the agenda they're pushing as far as the destruction of the people. And the reason you do music is for the uplifting of the people. And we were talking about support. Mm-hmm. We were talking about support.
What support, man? How y'all doing anyway? Thank God it's Thursday. We in the land of the living, first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? We thank God for another day because this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it.
Rejoice.
So, support, man. I've been hearing a lot of pastors saying stuff like, a lot of pastors and members and stuff saying stuff like, ain't nobody coming to the church no more. Nobody coming to the church. Young people ain't coming to the church no more. Nobody supporting the pastors no more. The pastors not in the churches no more. The real pastors, we really out here in the streets. We really doing God's work. And I don't feel like that we get a lot of support. The ones that are chosen to do a thing, and I feel like that I don't even know if it's geographically. I don't know if it's because I'm in South Carolina, you know what I'm saying, because South Carolina has not really been good to me,
As far as music you're speaking on?
As far as music.
Okay.
As far as music,
so South Carolina isn't supportive.
They're not. And as far as like I've been through some things in the educational world with my children. You know what I'm saying? I've been through some things in the the legal field, and like I haven't really had any good like real good experiences in South Carolina other than the fact that I currently reside on a nice piece of land. And, if I say, that's a good thing, that's a good deal, Yeah. But thank God that all of my kids are still in the land of the living.
And we talking music.
We talking music.
So South Carolina isn't supportive on the music side for you.
No.
So where have you been feeling like most of your support has been coming from? And we're here, we're live and living color. Like, how can... Like, yo, call it out. Like, how
I used to be like you said earlier, last Thursday. I'm sorry. Last Thursday, you said I used to be on the music scene a lot. You used to see me out there on the music scene in South Carolina. And this is such a Bible Belt state. When I started dating my wife, all of a sudden, I stopped getting the support. I stopped being on those stages. And I feel as though that a lot of it has something to do with a lot of these dudes, even the chicks, who probably wanted to be in some sort of sexual relations with me in some sort of way. Mm-hmm. And that's what the industry is, though. Like, they want a piece of you. Mm-hmm. If you ain't selling yourself, if you ain't giving yourself physically in that matter, they can't do nothing with you. Mm-hmm. They don't want to do business. They don't want to do it because of the art. It becomes because of they want some type of sexual relations with you of some sort.
And as a creator and a person that's doing music for what it's created for you, healing of the community, and you're independent. Let's clap for that, first of all. We're talking to independent artists. Yep, you don't have to get caught up in the industry ties of things. So how do you keep going as an independent artist? You stay in the lab. You stay creating. correct?
Yeah.
You have some new projects coming up. Let's
do.
talk about that. I mean, you're independent. We're talking about the industry, and I hear your disgust with the industry, but you're independent. So, as an independent artist, how do you keep going? How did you keep going and continue to create
doing it
with all this adversity?
doing it first of all, like being a force. Like I know it's like cliche. They say if you want to go somewhere, you do it alone. What do you want to go
You want to go
go
far?
far, go alone? No, you wanna go
If you want to go fast, go alone.
alone.
If you want to go far, you got to take the team.
Take people with you,
Uh-huh.
right? It's very challenging to create a team in South Carolina. I ain't never go to school with none of these people. They don't know my mama. They don't know my daddy. I don't know my daddy. They don't know my grandmama.
So you haven't been able to
Have a connection.
obtain a street team, like a promotion, a team, a team, people to play with.
The thing with South Carolina, the first thing they want to know is who your kinfolks are. That's why I brought up church first earlier. They want to know who is your people. And if they are cool with your people in some sort of way, then they will support you. If they don't know your people, they will ignore you.
I know I'm here in South Carolina. I'm listening to that, but I feel like that's probably abroad though. It's probably bigger than South Carolina with that type vibe. You know, people like
Very challenging.
people
for
like
me.
organizations. People like for you to be a part of their organization.
I didn't go to college. I didn't graduate high school. I got kicked out because I was bullied, and the bully attacked me, and I beat the crap out of the bully. But the bully had parents that had pull in the school, and I was expelled. And so, you know, I have a GED and I have a street degree because I went through. I didn't go over. I didn't go under. I went through shit to learn shit. Ooh, excuse my language. I'm gonna have to bleep that out.
So back to the music though. Back to the music. It's in you.
I have a.
It's in you. It's not on you.
I'm like rambling on because there's a lot on my mind right now. Regarding music and the, you know, when I create, this is why I create, because I'm going through things. I create because I'm going through. And I have this new EP that I'm dropping out. It is called The Damaged Daughters. And there's a lot of damaged daughters out here. There's a lot of damaged goods, because it's very challenging for a little girl to reach 5, 6 without being sexually traumatized in some sort of way.
And is that some things you talk about in your music?
It is.
So when you're going through is when you brew. When you're going through is when you brew.
And I don't like to be that kind of fucking. Oh, excuse my. See. I don't like to be that kind of artist though, that have to feel a certain type of way in order for it to come out. Like, why can't I just write and it just be some fun and some what do they call popcorn music? Some, like, you know, just like it doesn't really matter, but it can get played inside the supermarket. You know what I'm saying? It can get played inside of such and such, but it can't. Your music, Miss Queen, can't get played in here, there, or anywhere. You too real. You saying things that they wouldn't say. You telling truth that they wouldn't tell. You opening up the closet. All the stuff is falling out of the closet. You can't hold anymore in there. So your family don't support you because they know you may be talking about them. So your baby fathers, and they go and because I got 3 of them, it was 3 of them. One's deceased, but when there was 2, they'll go around, they bad mouth you. So you gotta be heard, because you can't talk to all of these people. Like, you can't talk to everybody so people can hear your perspective. I can't one-on-one talk to everybody so they can hear from my perspective. So what music does is allow me to say it one time.
To the collective.
To the collective.
And that's why you do music. And that's why it's important. Sounds like, because it's therapy for you and it's healing for the world.
It's stuff that I written that was years ago. Like, I don't like some music that people are hearing now. That was years ago. Mm-hmm. I wrote that years ago. Mm-hmm. I just ain't put it out because, like, I felt like these pieces were timeless. Mm-hmm. And I had to actually be mature enough to even do that song. Mm-hmm. At this point, I wrote it. It came through me. Mm-hmm. It came through me. And now it's relevant for today. Now it's relevant 20 years from now. Mm. Now it's relevant. It's in your now season. Like, damn, that they wrote that back then. Now this is relevant now.
Sound like the Bible.
Sound
like the Bible. Sounds like the Bible, man.
I'm passionate about it. I'm just a little selfish with it because you can't have babies with everybody, because I tried it with 3 men. And music is babies.
Okay.
So, like, when people be wanting to, let me jump on or let me do this with you, and you like, it's because I don't know if I want to foster that child with you. I want to be a good co-parent. I want to be a good co-parent. If I work with somebody, because we can work with somebody or not, as an artist, we can work with somebody or not. I want to be able to work with you.
Man.
And foster the child.
I personally appreciate how you are able to articulate your feelings, your thoughts, what's passed through you, the God in you. I personally appreciate it. I think it's very prolific, and I'm happy that the world has you in this light. They're able to hear you through your music, because your music is healing. And
I ain't here to sell y'all nothing. It's gonna sell itself.
Period. She ain't here to sell y'all nothing. It's gonna sell itself. That's how we gonna end that. Not here to sell anything. It's gonna sell itself. Keep on keeping on, in the words of your grandmother. Yeah. Keep doing God's work. Let's just forget about it being music. Keep being the voice of God and doing God's work. And be not weary and well doing. Reject Talks. Happy Thursday. Man, go hug somebody today. Go tell somebody to keep on keeping on. Let's go.